Welcome again to lesson 2, whereby we're going to discuss several things. Of course, we're going to discuss about chords, which is the language behind every song. All right, listen closely. In lesson 1, we focused on knowing where we are on the keyboard, the map, the notes, the numbers. Now we are entering into the words of chords, and this is where music starts to sound like music. If single notes are letters, chords are full words. And once you understand how to build and move between them, songs finally make sense. By the end of this lesson, you will know what a chord is, how to build one using numbers, what major chords are there, the minor chords, and maybe a diminished. How to create a chord progression like 1, 4, 5, it is E. And how inversions make everything easier to play. Let's go. The number system, your new superpower. Instead of always thinking in letters, musicians think in numbers based on scale position. Let us use the key of D, and we will start by the progression, by the playing what we call as the major scale. These numbers help us name chords and progression faster. For chord progression, we use Roman numbers, uppercases, major, which is 1, 4, 5, lower cases, minor, which are 2, 3, 6, and we have a diminished with smaller circle. Okay. Now, I want to define what a chord is. A chord is simply 3 or more notes played together. But not just any random notes. 3 notes must have structure. Most chords in music are built using 3 notes. These chords that possess 3 notes, by the way, they are called triad. And the formula for the major triad is root, major third, perfect fifth. So because we have already done that in the previous lesson, but let me remind you very quickly about the interval. So we have the root note, we have minor second, major second. This is minor third, major third, perfect fifth, tritone, perfect fifth, minor sixth, major sixth, minor 7, major 7, and this is what? And this is an octave. So when I say root, major third, and perfect fifth, I mean the root is this, and then major third, and then perfect fifth. That's a good example of a major chord, which is chord 1. But when we use a number system, it is going to be very simple, very simple, very simple. So let's say chord 1 is built by 1, 3, 5. Chord 4 is built by 4, 6, 8. Chord 5 is built by 5, 7, 9, or 2. Okay, so that I don't, so that we be in the same pace. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, we don't have 14, 15. We are just having to 13. Okay, so when you see me saying maybe 5, 7, 9, this 9, by the way, is the same as 2. 8 is the same as 1. It's only that this note, it's on the lower side. The pitch is low, and this note, the pitch is high, sharp. Okay, now for the minor, we have 2, 4, 6, and then 3, 5, 7, and last we have 6, 1, 3, 6, 8, and then you can say 10 maybe. But for simplicity, just say 6 1 3. Diminished is 7 4 2. Ba ba ba. Let's now try to practice the voice and try to record them in our mind. So the major are da 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 da. The other major, which is 4. Da, 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 da. The other major, which is 5. Da, da, da. Let's do again. Da, da, da. Back to 1. Okay, let's go to the minor. Again. The 6. Let's practice the minor again. The diminished is very simple. Very important, very important. Now, since we have built the major, the minor, the diminished, let's go to what we call the chord progression. Chord progression is simply the movement from one chord to another. If I do 1, 4, back to 1, then 5, that's a chord progression. Now let's do a 1. Fanya mambo ambayo. Back to 1. So wewe ni Mungu mpasua bahari. It's a chord progression, and then I'm singing so that it may be a little bit easier. It's a Kiswahili song. A song that was done by Boaz and the team, and we thank God for them for producing such a wonderful song that praises God and reminds people about God. Wewe ni Mungu mpasua bahari, haufananishwi na kitu kingine, hafananishwi na kitu kingine. A very, very simple song. Also, the song is moving from chord 1. Wewe ni Mungu. Mpasua is going to the 4. Mpasua bahari, going back to 1. Again 4. Haufananishi, then 5. Na kitu kingine. Haufananishi. Haufananishwi na kitu kingine. So today we just do that part, and then when we learn about them, when we want to now practice the minor chords, then we are going to do this part. Unafanya mambo ambayo wanadamu hawezi kufanya. We'll introduce this. So you have realized that I was moving from this chord, which is D minor, chord 1 to chord 4, back to chord 1 to chord 4. Fananishi na kitu kingine. I don't want to do that. I just want to maybe do something like this. Wewe ni Mungu mpasua bahari haufananishwi na kitu kingine, haufananishwi na kitu kingine. That's, at least to my left hand, is a little bit relieving instead of me jumping. Okay, so that will be left to the left side. The left will be the one who will be moving from this and then but for me, on the right hand, I will not do that. Anyway, so that we do that, that is called chord inversion, making it smooth. Now let's now here is where beginners struggle moving between chords. Instead of jumping up and down the keyboard, you use inversions. And inversion is simply rearranging the same notes in different order so the chord plays closer together. And I have 3 positions that I usually like to teach. Position 1, which is the root note. Position 2, which is the first inversion. Position 3, which is the second inversion. So position 1 is this. Position 2 is whereby I am rearranging so that I start with the 3, 5, and 1. Ba, ba, ba. And then position 3, which is second inversion, is whereby I'm starting on the 5, 1, 3. Da, 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 da. Okay. So we come to the fourth chord, and also we practice 3 positions. This is the position 1. This is 4, 6, 1. We're going to have 6, 1, 4, and last we are going to have 1, 4, 6. So let's start. Da 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 da. Then da 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 da. Let's go to 5 chord position 5 chord. This is A major. Ta da 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 da. Yeah, you can do something like that. Very easy. So we have 1, 4, 5, 6. So actually you can use that skill to play something like this. Wewe ni Mungu, tuliza mawimbi, hafananishwi kitu kingine, hafananishwi kitu kingine. I'm just playing around with those chords. I'm not doing something fancy. I'm just playing around with those things. So for example, wewe ni Mungu. So instead of just playing wewe ni mpasua bahari, I can do this. Wewe ni Mungu mpasua bahari, hafanishi kitu kingine, hafanani kitu kingine. Very simple, but you have to be very careful so that when you are needed to move to chord 4, you are not stuck on the on doing the inversions of 1. Okay, you can just start simply by just doing this. Chord practice on 1 na kitu kingine, and then you come to this one. Wewe ni Mungu mpasua bahari, hafananishi na kitu kingine, hafananishi na kitu kingine. Come to this side. Wewe ni Mungu mpasua bahari, haufananishwi na kitu kingine, haufananishwi na kitu kingine. And then sometimes you can mix after maybe you have understood, not perfectly, but you just know the movement. Wewe ni Mungu mpasua bahari, hafananishi kitu kingine, hafananishi kitu kingine. Wewe ni Mungu mpasua bahari, hafananishi kitu kingine, hafananishi kitu kingine. Okay, but this side is too muddy, so maybe you can play this. Hafananishi kitu kingine. Very interesting indeed. And that we come to the end of our lesson today.